Alrighty, today's fun. I was checking the front differential and found some milky white fluid looking in the oil. Meat crossing rivers and water getting in there, I guess, is not a good thing. So it is time to get her done. Long overdue front differential change, and probably about 10,000 miles I haven't had an oil change. So yeah, I think it's time to service up the old beast. I'm curious to see how bad this looks. Alrighty, here she is. I took a check on her earlier and she was looking pretty dirty. So there's my drain plug and there's the fill plug. I devised a quick little system to fill this up without trying to shove a bottle up in this confined space area, because you really don't have much room to tip a bottle up in here. It's a pain in the ass, so I'll show you all how to do that in a second, but let's pop this thing open. There it is, draining all the nasties. Alright, I've given it a couple minutes to drain, and she's pretty drained out. A little slow drip. Well, I removed the top fill hole and the bottom drain hole, and the reason being is the suction, and I'm going to take an air hose. I'm going to give it a little squirt flush of air. And what this does, let me see if we can set this up here. It flushes all the stuff that may be stuck and impurities up in there out. Can you see that? Let's see. There we go. So we're going to connect this here like so. I'm going to get a little squirt up in there. Got this right up in that top porthole. Get pushing all that excess out. The stuff that gets stuck in those bottom little ports, the old nasty thick oil, get it all clean. Alright, that was the last little gunk. I'm going to wipe her down and put the plug back in. Alright, I've taken a brass brush, softer material than the steel. You don't want to wear that steel on steel and brush. So I'm going to put a little bit of gasket sealant around the side of this, so when I plug it in, she gets a good seal. Alrighty, we got that plug up in there. And got some gasket sealant around the sides. Nice clean seal, and we're going to get ready to fill the top. Alright, this is how we're going to grab these and fill them up in here. We got this hose, and it's an old washing machine hose, nice and clean inside, and shove that in the port right there, so I can stand back here and just pour it in the top and it funneled down in. There's no way to really tip a bottle down up in there. It makes it a pain in the ass. So this makes life way easier. I recommend, if you ever have to do the front differential on a Ford F-150 2001 or around this make and model, it's the same setup. This will save you a lot of time. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. We got the top cut off. We got a good opening cut it on here. And so that way it flows in nice and easy. And we're going to get her done. Grab this hose like so. Flares in there. And there goes the IV. Do little squeezes. Make sure it ain't leaking out the hole when you squeeze it in the hose. If it's all dumping on the ground, you got a big problem. This tends to take a few minutes. Tends to work better when you leave your oil out in the sun, get a little warmer. It's a long, slow process here. But she's going in nice and clean. And I'm not crawled up underneath the car on my back trying to squish us in there. Down there, almost there. Keep that stuff again. It's always nice if you have two people, one to hold it and then somebody to squeeze. But if you're doing it on your own like me, always doing shit, you'll figure out a way. Swoosh her on it. Try not to leak any. A little bit. Okay, I almost got one bottle full. Okay, there's one bottle. And it said it takes 2 quarts. Okay, there's a little bit there. Oh shit. Just a little bit left. Top row. There it is. Squishy, gurgling sound. She's empty. Okay. Let's get bottle number 2. Drop this up so it doesn't dump. Grab a shop right. Oh, fun. I'm a welder. I'm not a fan of working in cars or doing any sort of car stuff. Just kind of have to sometimes, you know? Right. Here we got the lid. We're going to trim her down to the first ring. And repeat process all over again. Now this one on step 2, or the second ball, you really need to watch that hole, make sure you ain't got no overflow. Start spilling out, you're full. Actually, I should put my tray. There we go. And number 2. Gotta get the flare. Okay. Good squash, let it breathe. Got it down to 6. Okay. Round 2. You're having fun with fun. Squishing and okay, let it breathe. Oh, we're almost there. Right there. Complete system flush. You want to hear it at the end, then you'll really push it into it. There it goes. You hear that air sound. And she's dripping out into the oil pan. So we have a full front differential now. I'm going to extract this hose up out of the port. Put the excess drain and put the cap back in. Cap. Oh shit. Alright, little oil spill, but nothing biggie. Drain the line. And now we're going to grab our wrench and tighten that plug. Alright, we had a couple of spills, but I ain't tripping off that. We have a flushed differential, all wiped clean, full, and it only took 13 minutes or so, minus the pauses. Got her done. Now to the oil change. But y'all only see an oil change. That's boring, like this.